George Clooney got married, didn't he?
George Clooney did get married. I tell you who else is engaged. You. Well, John, this is... What a turnaround. No one saw this coming, did they? Congratulations, John. And if the other half is watching at home, commiserations.
The other half of me.
Her indoors. It's huge news, though, isn't it?
It's big for me, yeah. I wouldn't expect many other people to give a shit, but...
How did you propose? Obviously, Clooney got down on one knee and did the full romantic thing. But how did you propose?
I panicked and went down on 2 knees.
Just to cover your bases?
Sort of, yeah, squatted romantically.
It's how you got into showbiz, isn't it?
So, the George Clooney wedding, has it given you any ideas for your nuptials?
Well, he did a deal with Hello, and I'm pleased to reveal that I have done an exclusive deal with Good Housekeeping magazine. They're not going to have any pictures of the ceremony, but then they are going to have pictures of me tidying up afterwards. So you had to get confetti out of a carpet. It's going to be quite a revealing shoot.
Gemma, are you upset George Clooney's no longer on the market?
I was for a little bit, but I think they're quite in love and I'm quite into it. I'm a bit of a romantic, so it's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Jack, did you watch George Clooney's wedding on the...
I tuned in halfway through. I thought, oh, that's nice. Nice little wedding they're having there in Venice. They only show you the good bits, don't they? They don't show you the bits that go wrong, like the horse and carriage.
It was a disaster, I would imagine.
It was a disaster.
Yeah, Venice is not safe to walk the streets.
No, it's not.
I've been to Venice, and I wouldn't go there. I don't like it. It's a horrible place.
What didn't you like about Venice? Sure.
I had an argument with my missus, so we ended up in separate gondolas. It's just anything you do in Venice is a pain in the arse. Like, if you want to get a key cut, it's like, oh, go across this bridge, get in a boat, cross this square, it's millions of tourists, get in another boat, and you get your key cut, and you come back, you go, oh, I forgot to do the photocopying, you go across the other side. Oh, it's a pain in the arse, the whole place.
There's also lots of pigeons. There's pigeons everywhere.
Right.
It is. It's famous for its pigeons.
Famous for its pigeons. That's really what's most famous for. It's pigeons, then canals, and then St Mark's Square. That's the order, isn't it?
But it's an attraction because everyone gives you seeds to feed the pigeons with, and you take photos with pigeons on you, like a scarecrow.
I think they were just using you as a scarecrow.
They stayed in a 7-star hotel where the ratio of guests to staff is 1-to-1, which sounds horrendous.
A 7-star hotel? What is 7-star hotels? Does the pool have, like, a still end and a sparkling end? What level can luxury reach where it deserves 7 stars, and is there another level of 8 stars?
Gemma, you've been to Downing Street. What do you make of Cameron?
I didn't meet Cam. Well, I met Sam Cam.
You met Sam Cam?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I won an award, and then she was on the panel to choose who got them, and then invited us all for a cup of tea the next day.
What a treat, a cup of tea with Samantha Cameron. What did you talk about?
We talked about how scary it was that you can get porn so easily online.
Scary?
Yeah. We were just talking about the internet and how it can be good and bad. You know?
It's all bad, the internet.
Yeah. Do you reckon?
Yeah. You can't name me one good thing about the internet.
I can.
What?
There's a video of a pig with a baby monkey on it running around.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
It is, yeah, it is.
That doesn't... You name me one good thing.
The baby monkey's got a coat on.
Before the animal rights people, you could go to the local circus once a year and see...
Before the animal rights people.
You could go to your local circus and see a monkey on a pig, and they'd be earning a bloody good living. They'd be earning their pig.
Sean's views do not necessarily represent Channel 4's. Jamie, you're incredibly posh. Do you know any Tories?
I don't. My brother went to Eton, so that's...
What, they didn't send you there? They went, this would be a waste.
I wasn't clever enough. Before you go to Eton, you have to take a test to see if you're...
Rich.
Not... Yeah.
I love it. I love an innuendo.
Bet you do.
I don't know. I think there's something really nice about an innuendo because only if you're a grown-up you get it.
There have always been innuendos. Innuendos.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Is that right?
See why you're on the B at Eton.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Innuendos. What is the word?
Come on about it.
Well, some of these I think were maybe a little bit too obvious. I mean, I think Mel and Sue were brilliant on the show, but some of these I think maybe crossed the line. So Sue said, keep your biscuits erect, get those lady fingers soggy, time to slap those baps down.
Yeah. Mel and Sue, if you're watching, Jimmy Carr thinks you went too far.
I went too far.
You crossed the line there.
OK, or Mel said, we love chunky nuts. You know we love chunky nuts on Bake Off. That's one hell of a snake.
To be fair, they're talking about chunky nuts. It's not like someone's baking a cake and they've said, do you know what I like? Big dicks. If someone has some baps in the oven and you need them to remove the baps from that oven, it's very difficult not to say, can you get your baps out?
I am so looking forward to the trailer for this show with Jon Richardson just say, you know what I like? Big dicks.
The thing that puzzles me is, why are they cooking in a tent? I find that conceptually. Like, texturally, the two textures of the oven and the pipes of the gas going into the oven and then surrounded by a tent. Does that not trouble you in any way?
So where are the plugs?
That's like a really bad... Yes! Exactly! Where are the plugs? Yeah! They've done a study, the WWF, not wrestling, but the wildlife, the Little Furry Creatures Association. We've got 40% less animals than we had in the past. I can't remember what it was.
It's the global wildlife population has halved in the last 40 years.
And just begs the question for me, who's that crapping on my car then?
Jamie.
One of my favourite.
I love animals.
OK.
I like
Good.
monkeys. I think that's sweet.
You ever seen one on the back of a pig? I'm a bit worried about these animals, because if all the elephants go, they're going to come after me for ivory.
Do you know what the only other...
Just thinking that is a chess set waiting to happen, your team.
Do you know what the only other animal to be able to stand on its head is?
I don't know, no.
It's an elephant.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was one in the first place. The only other animal apart from what?
Humans.
Oh,
Humans.
humans.
We can stand on our heads. Go on, Jack, demonstrate.
I'd be showing off, but I bet that's not true. I bet they've not gone round the whole animal kingdom. Go on. I bet a meerkat can stand on its head.
The other fact, do you know how big a blue whale's penis is?
Yes, I do. It's the size of a small car.
Yeah, it's apparently 8 metres long.
Small car, yeah.
That's a big car, Jimmy. 8 metres is an enormous... 8 metres is a lorry. What are you driving?
Cameron, are you an animal lover?
I'm not a crazy animal lover, but I know loads of people that are so in love with their pets that I couldn't say anything bad about cats or dogs, because they'd be really upset with me.
But do you have a pet?
No, I want one though, but I live in London, it's hard, isn't it?
John, are you distressed by this report that animals are disappearing?
Well, it's not great news, is it? We'll have to start being called 4 out of 5 cats. Because... What?
I'm sorry. If it's about the reduction amount of it'd be 4 out of 10, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be 4 out of 5, because that's the same as 8 out of 10.
It is the same.
It should be 4 out of 10 cats.
Ooh.
No, because there wouldn't be 10 cats. The joke is that the same percentage would agree with the question asked, but we couldn't find 10 cats to ask, so we could only ask 5.
I don't like it when Mummy and Daddy fight. Is it my fault?